chance, try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings...
Take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud.
A live look at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. My 70, Wolf.
Watson's going to come out throwing. And his first pass falls incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and We just saw physicality personified.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Ready.
Back to the air, Watson. That's incomplete on 2nd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Dragon 6, 70 Lions.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be blocked out along the 25-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Coming out throwing, here's Ward. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock and his drive is already into enemy territory.
19, 18, cut 19, cut 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Ward in the pistol. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him.
Okay,
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Slot man motioned over.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Ward. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go. Let's go.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
On the move, headed right. Check down complete to Pacheco. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Nice help, right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
19 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Again, Ward going to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Oh, how will he sling it at this opening drive, Brock? Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
And kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
It's Pacheco on third. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
77, Cougar 19.
On fourth down, Ward. Whistle complete. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Back over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Hits his running back. This gets forward to around the 29. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
It's now second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
60 Bobcats.
From the gun, Watson. He's got it along the sideline. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Watson, quick pass wide. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. First and 10 from the 41. Catch made left side by Judy. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
Ready, set.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Come on, come on. Panther 11. 70 Lions.
Sticking to the air with Watson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
18, Rodler. 18. Left.
Throwing again. Here's Watson. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the double.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Watson to the air. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So it'll be 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
This our last play of the quarter.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Dive up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Watson now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Schmidt connects, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one's complete to Chimere GK. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Titans will have a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hockey, 18. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Ready. Panthers 50, Panthers 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Ward setting up to throw. He brings it in. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10 here. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 3 now.
68. Here we go. Set. Go.
From the gun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans now lead by 10. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
First carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go. 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Working from the gun, Watson. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Third and long for him here. Into a crowd. Oh, intercepted. And the Titans take over on his 5th interception of the season. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Ward. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans parlay the interception into points. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19, pioneer. Come on. Set. 60, Cup 19. Cup 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. 60, Maverick. 60, Maverick. Ready.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
Watson now off play action. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Let's go. Viking 18. 19, Lion. Mustang 19.
Watson. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Goes to the hurry up here.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Browns
18,
first
70,
down.
Timberwolves.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
Chop
line.
60, chop 60.
1st and 10. It's Watson. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. That one's caught Judy has it. And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be second down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, Watson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Ready. Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Short pass brought in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
18. Buffalo 18.
Again, Watson to throw. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Cougar, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Watson with 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Tennessee calling its second timeout now. So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on this 4th down. A very short kick here from the right hash. Oh, it's a miss. He sent it wide right. And this stays a 3-possession game.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, the best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
60 Maverick, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready,
Throwing now on 1st down. Rule. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns make it an 11-point ball game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
19 Lions, 18 Cardinals, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Mustang 19, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
The final throw before the break. Down complete to Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz here. Ward. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
18, Pioneers. Buffalo 18.
1st down throw here for Ward. For the sideline, and it's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it up. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On the 6. Panther 11, Panther 11. Get it. Cougar, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Watson to the air. Hauled in by Njoku left side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
60. Here we go, Shaq. Cup 19, Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 19 Lion.
To the air on 3rd and long. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And it's 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit. and it winds up off the mark.
First and 10 here. Ward connects on the crosser. There he goes again. He takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Completed to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
19 tight, 19, let's go. 6, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Watson to throw it. He brings it in. Oh, the football's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Finally, gonna let this go deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he has this down to the 34. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
39-yard gain on the play. And the Titans first down.
Again, Ward going to the air. Escapes the pocket. This is Ridley working the right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Ward in the pistol. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Chargers.
Pressure coming, here's Ward. Dumps it off to his running back. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space behind those completions outside the pocket.
Looking inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. Got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it's incomplete on third and goal. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So now they're left with fourth and goal. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Bates' kick is up and good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case, with 3.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Tag! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! Ready?
Working from the gun, Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Nice gain left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Browns first down.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60!
39-yard line.
This is ahead for about 5. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
60.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this fourth quarter at a massive deficit. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it, I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Watson looking to throw. It is cut left side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second
Hawk
and
70, Hawk 70.
39-yard line.
Running for the marker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go, set. Cougar knife.
3rd and 1. Here's Watson. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. Come. 18 Cardinal, 18 Warriors, 70. Set, hurt. Movement. Buffalo, 18. Ready.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on.
Watson, quick pass wide. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
19 Tiger, 19. Let's go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Down at the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm. It was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
62. Viking, 18.
Oh, it's a push with a tight end. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Kid, I'm pretty sure it's the book of Ecclesiastes in the Old Testament that there's a time for everything. In the football, there's a time for creativity and a time to keep it simple, and that was not the time to be creative.
Line of scrimmage once again. That 7-yard line as they get set. 2nd and goal. To throw, here's Watson. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game.
Browns 17.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. In the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Titans nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the ready.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
60. Ready? Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. And this one is launched downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Ready?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Plowing up the middle. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
On the ball, yeah.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Warriors, 70.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Here's Watson to the air. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down. Watson now off play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he gets out to end that one. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Throwing again. Here's Watson. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Go! Cup 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the red zone now. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Stop low, 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, Watson. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Here he is to throw. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, it came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
On the go.
Got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Hawk 70, Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Titans take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Ready.
This will be the final play of the game.
Get it.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.